Hello everybody. I'm only going to go through with publishing this video if I go through with the transaction. So I'm about to check out a replacement car for my daily driver, which is my BMW M8 Competition Grand Coupe. I've owned this car for about almost a year and a half, and actually I have been driving an 8 Series for close to 3 years now. Okay, so you guys watching this might notice that it's a different day and I'm wearing different clothes. And that's because it didn't work out. I didn't really like what I saw that day. And so just to reveal what happened, I went to a BMW dealer and I test drove a 2025 X4M Competition. And great drive. It just wasn't up to my, I didn't like the interior so much. I wasn't in love with the condition of the car. And, I think there's a certain premium with the 8 Series that, it's a bit of a downgrade, which surprised me. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised with the X4M. And as much as I loved how that car drove, I thought it was, really, it handled great. It just had a lot of personality, and it was fast, not as fast as the M8 Competition, but it was fast. I just wasn't a fan of the condition of the car. I also test drove an X5M Competition, but that's at a different budget. Although not really when you find out what I'm checking out next. So I'm about to head over to an Audi dealer and check out an RS6 Performance. So it'll be my first time ever even sitting in an RS6 or potentially even test driving one. All right, so this is now my third day making a video about the change in car. So this is my daily driver, the M8 Competition, which I have owned since June of last year. I've put already several thousands of miles on it. I mean, I definitely drive my daily. I commute to work. I drive it all year round. I drive it in the winter. I drive it in the summer. I don't usually push them too hard, although I do have fun. I find a empty stretch of road or some twisties, and I definitely push it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep up the sports car hobby. I mean, I already have a Ferrari, so do I really need a fast daily driver? I'm just going to continue to buy fast daily drivers. I found a 2025 RS6 Performance, and it's brand new. It's at an Audi dealer near where I live, and I test drove it. I thought it was awesome. I love how it rode. I mean, the M8, as great of a car as it is, and this is a fantastic car. It rides really stiff. I mean, the dampening is just really, I don't know, however they tuned it, is just, even in comfort mode, it's just a really bumpy ride. And we have a lot of bumpy roads and railroad tracks where I live, so it can at times get uncomfortable. And if you're the type who has back problems or whatever, I mean, a car like this would be really difficult to live with. But the RS6 rides really nice. It's really smooth, and I just I was really impressed with that. I love how it sounds, and I love the power, and I love how it looks. I would consider it sort of an exotic. I mean, it's just such an attractive car, even better looking than the M8, which is, not easy to say, because this is there aren't a lot of cars that look better than this one. But, the RS6 is just such a unique unicorn type of car, for not being like a totally exotic, sports car. It is kind of a sports car, but it is such a unicorn, and we're going to check it out. So the issue is that the RS6 does not have an OEM all-season tire. So there is a Continental all-season tire that fits the peculiar size of the RS6, which is 22-inch rims. But the problem with that is that they're not available. Tire Rack does not have them available, and they're not going to be available for weeks. And then no place had them available. It's going to be getting cold pretty quick here, so I needed to figure this out. That was holding up the deal. Well, I just found out that the dealer has 4 sets of those exact tires in their back room. I mean, it's miraculous. It's so miraculous that I told them that when I come to get the car before transacting the deal, I want to go to their back storehouse and see the tires for myself. And here we are, Audi Exchange in Highland Park. This looks like goodbye for the M8 competition that served me so well. And here it is, my brand new 2025 Audi RS6 Performance. And here it is sitting in the driveway. This thing is sick. I mean, I just think, you know, it's kind of a unicorn. Not a lot of car makers are making performance wagons like this with a V8 engine. And this one, you know, this car has always just been a stunner. Just what a beauty. Quick peek of the interior here. This is actually rough carbon fiber, so it hasn't been smoothed out, so to speak, which I think is a unique feature. I've not seen that in other cars, at least in this price range. Still getting to learn the tech. I've been used to the BMW platform for a long time. I've always liked the gear levers in Audis. You know, just a nice interior, very spacious, plenty of space in the rear here. Alcantara along the door, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's just leather, carbon fiber, and then this sort of cloth trim, which, you know, looks pretty nice. Got a sunroof here. So I look forward to making videos and adventures. The other thing that this car has that I missed in my M8 competition, but I had in my M850i, is adaptive cruise control, which, you know, I really missed. That's a really good feature. All right, let's get a cold start. Oh, looks like the valve closed. I got to figure that out. If you, all right, so just taking a quick, soft, gentle drive around the neighborhood. And it's, you know, this car just rides really well. It's got rear axle steer, which is a great feature, I gotta tell you, just for turning in a parking lot. So that's really nice. Here's how the screen looks. And just something I have to get used to, but it's generally pretty well laid out. You know, I guess I have to say okay here. I have to get used to Audi's infotainment system. You know, I've been driving BMWs for years now. But the car, you know, when I capture that cold start, I think there's got to be a way to get the cold start to be louder than it was. I think the cold start was done with the valve closed. And when I was with the tech, the sales tech yesterday, same thing, it started with the valve closed. I feel like there's got to be some sort of emotion start like BMW has, where you can actually start it, you know, with a little bit more personality, a little bit louder. But I'm probably gonna get an exhaust, so there'll be another video for that. But I'm probably gonna get an exhaust with this car, and I'm thinking about AWE. So if anybody watching this has any suggestions on an exhaust, let me know. All right, and just a quick video of my updated garage. Anyway, this is my new RS6, and it's now joined my garage. And thank you everybody for watching, and take care.